Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review I want to talk to you about Speechelo. Now Speechelo allows you to transform any text into voiceover relatively quickly. Now it does it in multiple languages, and they also provide multiple variations of the voices that you can get, both male and female, to give you a little bit of variety. So I'm going to give you a balanced view of this particular product. I'm not always a big fan of AI type voiceover technology, but as usual guys, if you want to go ahead and check out this sales page, go ahead and check out the link in the description below, and you'll come straight over to here. And basically it's very simple type sales page. There's no real over the top claims on here, and it just tells you what this product is all about. And it's very simple. 3 clicks, you go ahead and grab your text, you put it into their text editor, you go and pick the type of voice you want, and then once you've generated the voiceover, you can download it. So let's jump straight inside and we can take a look around. What you have here basically, this is the front screen. You have some high level metrics up here, just the number of voices you've generated, the variety, how many characters you've actually generated, how many available voices you've got, and how many unique voices you've used. Now I've got the front end edition of this. You can upgrade to Pro and you can upgrade to the worldwide version. Now I am going to take you through the OTOs later on in the review, but basically on the front end you get 30 voices in 23 languages. Now on the upgrade you get a lot more variety of voices. I'm going to take you through what the difference is as far as the variety is concerned. And then the upgrade to the World Wide Web, what this basically is if I paste something in English in here, I can get it translated to any language and then it will speak that particular language. Now that's very useful to me obviously if I want to produce any kind of material in a different language. That would be a good upgrade. Another thing it does is it allows you to grab a YouTube link. It'll then take the audio file from that YouTube video and then transform it into text, and then you can go ahead and change that to a different language and then re-upload it to that video. So I can see some uses for that. It's not something that I would particularly needing to do, but I guess in your business, if you want to produce the same video in multiple different languages, that could be something good for you. So if I come over to the right hand side, what you've got here is a variety of languages that you can pick from. I'll use English British, and these are the types of voices you can have. Now there's male and female. Now where you see Pro, you can only actually get that in the Pro upgrade. I can actually demonstrate what some of these Pro ones sound like. You just can't actually use them to translate text unless you have that version. So let's have a look at this this Brooke.
Hi, my name is Brooke. I am a native English speaker.
I'm a native English speaker.
Hi, my name is Harry. I am a native English speaker.
So straight away you can see that when you have this on the standard engine, and there's 2 engines you can have here, it's either the standard or the AI voice. The AI voice seems to be the one that works out all of the different inflections within a human voice so that it sounds a lot more real. Now not all of these come with the AI voice. Some of them just come with the standard. If I just played this Brooke one, for instance, in the AI voice version.
Hi, my name is Brooke. I am a native English speaker.
It sounds a little bit better. Not brilliant. I don't think any of this stuff replaces an actual human voice with all the different emphasis and inflections and all of that comes with it, but it does sound better. So I think that if you have an AI voice setting here, it does allow you to get a little bit more accuracy to the way that some of these voices sound. So on the front end I got this Arthur Male. I can use this in the normal version that I've got. I could also use this Beatrix on here. So you see, although they've got 30 voices, they are kind of restricted. When you start looking at some of these other languages, with this English Ireland one here, I've only got one person who happens to be a Pro, so I couldn't use that one if I was on the front end. I got an English Welsh, which is what I am. I got Dylan. I can use Dylan on the front end, but Dylan doesn't have a AI voice. So there is kind of restrictions on here if you go ahead and buy the front end. So let me just go back to the English British, and I want to just paste some text in here just to see what it sounds like. There's 387 characters there, so we can go with that. Now if I just play this in standard, listen to what this actually sounds like. And what I can do is I can generate it and I can just come down and play it down here.
Speech synthesis is the artificial production of human speech. A computer system used for this purpose is called a speech computer or speech synthesizer, and can be implemented in software.
So that started off okay, but then I think it started to get a little bit robotic as it went along. So let me try the same thing in the AI voice. Now if I go ahead and generate it with the AI voice, let's have a look at what that sounds like.
Speech synthesis is the artificial production of human speech. A computer system used for this purpose is called a speech computer or speech synthesizer, and can be implemented in software or hardware products.
Now I think that sounds much better. So if you have a AI voice option on the voices that you actually pick out, I think it sounds much more real, right? Still not as good as a human, but let's put that to one side. If you were struggling with being able to speak in English, or you had a very thick accent that you weren't happy to talk on video, this could be a good option for you, right? So it all depends to me which voices you actually pick on here. Now if I go back to the standard, this is where you can start to actually divide this up, and I can add things like breathing, I can emphasize certain words, I can adjust the speech, I can add pauses. So if I press this, I can actually add a pause of a certain amount of seconds between certain sentences. If I adjust the speech, I can make it louder, I can change the speech rate, I can change the pitch. So there's lots of ways that you can actually adjust this to make it sound more and more real. And I think that is obviously going to be beneficial to you, especially if you've only got the standard version of these various voices. So again, I go back to the AI voice, I can come here and I can still adjust the speech. I can make it slightly louder or quieter, and I can also adjust the speech rate if I wanted to. So really that's as basic as that. All you need to do is come along, grab some text, put it in here, come over here, actually choose the voice and the language you want. And obviously when this is in French, for instance, all it does really is it will actually say this sentence with a French accent, so it's not really speaking in French unless you put French in there. Just pick Thierry and you'll be able to hear what this sounds like.
Speech synthesis is the artificial production of human speech. A computer.
So what it's actually doing is it's just trying to speak in English with a French dialect. So, but that doesn't really matter, because what the idea would be is if I go ahead and find some French and paste it in here, you'll be able to hear what it sounds like when it's French. So I'm just going to jump over and find a French paragraph. So just pasted in some French here. Come to generate voiceover. And again, I find this is the quickest way just to have a look at what it sounds like. Press play.
Ou Jupiter est un satellite naturel de Jupiter. Plus spécifiquement, il s'agit de la troisième plus grande.
So you see that it does actually speak in the language that you put in here. Okay, now how accurate it is, obviously I can't tell you. Let's just see if this does it in an AI voice as well. And there you see that this is one of the drawbacks, is that not everything has an AI voice supporting it. A lot of this is obviously going to be picked up in the Pro. So if you get the front end, just be aware that there's various restrictions on it. But if you just want some basic British or American English, this is very, very good, because there's a couple of nice options there that do sound pretty real to me. Now the other things you have on here is there is some background music that you get given that you can add to your various texts. So there's a choice of background music you can have here. And so again, if you wanted to generate a file with both the voiceover and a background music, this will allow you to do that. You just need to add it to your videos as well. And that's really it, guys. It's as basic as that. The amount of voices that you have, depending on whether you have the basic front-end version or you upgrade to the Pro. You just come along here, paste your text in here, pick a voice, and then you can start to adjust things within that paragraph to make it sound as real as possible. So if I jump over to the sales page, you will be able to get some voice samples here. Now, there's a demo video there, but on the actual sales page, you'll see that there's a whole host of samples of the various voices. Now, obviously, the team at Speechelo would have adjusted these and cleaned them up to sound as real as possible. So it is possible to make them sound quite good. So overall, guys, the features here, you got 50 plus voices. You got an online text editor. You can add breathing and pauses. You get 23 languages, just the voice tones, and you can change the speed and pitch. So guys, at the moment this is $47. I see the price gets adjusted occasionally, and with all ClickBank products you get a 60-day money back guarantee. So if you're not happy, ClickBank will allow you to refund with no questions asked. So we'll look at the funnel. The front end is $47, as I said. It's 30 unique voices, 23 languages. You adjust the voice tone, speed and pitch, and it's a 700 character limit. The pro upgrade is $47 quarterly, but if you don't take the offer when you're first presented with it and you just go through the funnel, you will get an email sent to you that offers you the pro upgrade for a $127 one-time fee. So it is worth waiting for that email if you're interested in getting more of these voices. So my advice to you would be get the front end, see what you think about the front end, and then if you're interested in the pro upgrade, wait for that email. Now in the pro upgrade you get 60 unique voices, you get the 4 times the character limit, you get a commercial license feature which allows you to produce these voiceovers for other people, and you get the 40 music background tracks. And then on the Tube add-on, which they're now calling the Worldwide Edition, this allows you to take voiceover files from YouTube, completely change them, and then this allows you to repost those videos in multiple languages. So guys, here are my cons. So I find that there is a limited number of voices on the front end, so you haven't got a great deal of choice with the various languages and the various types of voices. Although at the end of the day, who needs 60 variations of voices, right? So you might not need that much choice. Some of the standard voices, so you've got those two engines, the standard and the AI. I find the standard ones are still very robotic, and I think you'd have to do a lot of editing to those snippets of text to start to make it sound real. So I do find some of the standard voices. Now the AI engine I did find was okay. I think your own voice will always be better. If you can possibly use your own voice whenever you're doing any of these types of videos, that's always better. So I'm going to say that. And don't pay that monthly fee for the pro if you're interested in the pro. Wait for the email to land in your inbox that offers you it for $127. Now on the pro side, this is very, very easy to use. So it literally is pasting your text in and choosing the language and the type of voice you want to use. Then you can generate a voiceover very, very quickly. I think this would be great for non-English speakers or people with very, very strong accents who aren't comfortable speaking on a video. Maybe you are creating courses, maybe you're doing mini adverts that you want to be able to produce, and this type of technology would really help you, especially if you're a non-English speaker. The foreign languages are a plus. Again, I don't speak more than English, unfortunately, so I can't verify the accuracy of the foreign languages, but it has got a wide variety of languages that it is claiming to translating. I do find the AI voices sound okay. Not every voice that they provide has got an AI engine option, but I do find that okay. It is far cheaper than hiring someone for voiceovers. You just go on Fiverr now, and for a good voiceover, you're going to be charging $40, $50 easily to do any type of voiceover. So if you can get one of these to work for you, you will save a lot of money if voiceovers are needed within your business. And the software is very robust. I haven't had any issues with this so far. Everything is compiled and downloaded very, very quickly. So I've got no issues with the quality of the software. So guys, I hope you found that valuable. Again, I think this is good for some people, especially if you struggle with English or you're not comfortable speaking on camera. This could be a really, really good addition to your business. If you are interested, I have left the link in the description below. Until next time, take care.